as All India 7.56. This year, All India growth rate is 7.11%. Andhra Pradesh growth rate is 11.61%. Next year, I am very confident we will grow at the rate of 15%. This 12 to 15%, we are planning next 15-20 years. By that time, Andhra Pradesh will become developed state. Friends, you are all aware, we are having CM dashboard. All my government activities is on online. As on today, we are working e-cabinet, e-office, all files are computerized. Now all programs we are having online. And also if you see GVA, the development indicators, and also sustainable development goals, it is adopted by United Nations. My government has adopted three more programs. One is family empowerment. Second is society empowerment. Finally, key performance of all departments. We are having key performance indicators nearly 1,300. I am fixing accountability in all levels. It may be secretariat, for minister, for secretary, for head of the department, to the last mile. Because of this, we are doing extremely well. So now coming to the subject, Fintech. Everybody is thinking, why Fintech? Earlier, we have gone for information technology. Now India is going for digital currency. All over the world, mobile currency has become very, very popular. India is having one more advantage, that is Aadhaar. Fingerprint can act as a bank. If you go to MasterCard, Visa card, all these things, sometimes there is a security problem also. Somebody can operate MasterCard. But fingerprint, if you adopt it, it is nothing like that. It is totally secured and also foolproof. Our ambitious program for India, totally we want to go online transactions. Even NPCI is working in a big way. Interoperability of all banks they are bringing through UPI. And also now, this is the time, there is a lot of demand for fintech companies. So many companies are working in this direction now. Future, I don't have any doubt. Everybody will go for mobile transactions. If everybody will go for mobile transactions, there is a need for fintech companies in a big way. Again, in this, there are some security concerns, how to go about. Even that we are taking lead now. Even cyber security, we have brought bill also. Even I'm going for machine learning. These are all new areas where there is a value, where there is changes. We are working now. Even we are changing our curriculum. I am concentrating more on hardware and also more on software with new technologies and also new education syllabus also. This is where today we are. And also Vishakapatnam or Vijayawada or Tirupati, three centers I am developing. Tirupati and Shri City as hardware hub. Total knowledge economy in Vijayawada and Vishakapatnam. Vishakapatnam, you are all aware, you have seen. Beautiful place. One side sea, one side hills. For the last 1.5-2 years, we are concentrating clean and green. And also it is people are also very docile, very positive. For the last 2.5 years, we conducted so many events in Vishakapatnam, both national and international events. Two investors meets we conducted in Vizagapatnam. International fleet review we conducted in Vizagapatnam. Even global governance, even how to use information technology by Government of India and Andhra Pradesh government we conducted in Vizagapatnam. Like that, now Vizagapatnam is a happening city. Now I am very happy you are all there. For creativity, we need best environment. I am sure Vizagapatnam will provide that environment. Again, I am requesting all of you, we wanted to create an ecosystem for fintech companies, even startup companies. What is the ecosystem we have to create, all of us? Even first time in Vizagapatnam, fintech towers we have started. Some companies are working. I wanted to make Vizagapatnam as a global hub for fintech operations, even research, even innovations, and ultimately even startup companies. For that, Government of Andhra Pradesh, we are very keen to work with that type of companies. We will be with you, not only giving financial incentives and also infrastructure facilities, and ultimately, wherever there is a necessity, we are prepared to help hand-holding also. This is where we are now. I am very happy. Today you had a very good discussion. You give all your recommendations. Our government is very keen to implement all our recommendations. Ultimately, Vizagapatnam will be the fintech hub of the world. That is my desire, that is my ambition. I am confident we will achieve it. With this, I am very happy to see all of you. Personally, I couldn't come because of my assembly is going on and other preoccupied meetings. Next time, we are going to have one more convention in Vizagapatnam. At that time, I will come and meet you. Very often also we are going to meet now onwards. This is the new technology and also new area. We are very keen to work with you. With this, I am thanking all of you. Thank you, Anand.
Thank you, Mr. Chief Minister. We now will take 5 questions from the audience for the Chief Minister. Mr. Chaudhary.
Yeah, sir, good afternoon, sir. Before the other questions, I would like to give some small updates, sir. Some of the companies who came from different parts of the globe, they requested a couple of things, sir. One is funding. In any case, they are getting from various venture capitalists. But what they are lacking is the use cases. Today, for example, during this conference, though we started about 2 months back, so many banks and insurance companies, they came forward, they created use cases. Around the use cases, a lot of startups developed the solutions and all that. So everybody is requesting, if only Andhra Pradesh government can create use cases to start with within our Andhra Pradesh government. For example, we are thinking about introducing blockchain in civil supplies, blockchain in land registration, e-office, and various departments. Apart from that, using your influence, because you are the national coordinators for the demonetization, this thing. So using your good offices, suppose if you can talk to the bank chairmen and get what are the problems, what are the pain points that each bank or insurance company is facing. And if you create that use case repository, huge use case repository, lot of startup companies across the globe, they want to come and set up their operations in our FinTech Valley, sir. If we can do that, I think more than money, they're looking forward to come to FinTech Valley and start their operations just because of the market access that India is going to provide. The second request, sir, what they wanted is, lot of companies, banks, they're all located right now in Mumbai. And for them to have frequent visits to FinTech Valley, they wanted more flights to come, because today we do not have too many flights from Bombay to Vishakapatnam. They wanted a request, suppose if we can come in the morning, early morning, finish off our business and go back in the evening, if that kind of a facility through Indian Airlines is made available. So they said we will have more operations out of the FinTech Valley. So with this, now I request the other delegates, if they have any questions, our Honorable Chief Minister will take 5 questions, and you can go ahead. Puneet. Sir,
No, you
Puneet,
can.
go ahead, sir. Sir, I'll introduce Puneet Pushkarna, who is the president of TAI Singapore. He's also a venture capitalist and a very successful technocrat. He was in US in Silicon Valley. Now he is based at Singapore. He is willing to help as an ambassador for Fintech Valley, Vizag, to promote the industry. And he has some questions, sir.
Wonderful to see you, Honorable Chief Minister, and I hope that next time around we'll get an opportunity to see you in person. Really enjoying the conference. I think the buzz here is wonderful. We're very excited about the fact that Vishakapatnam has taken the lead to be the fintech capital of India, and it'll be a very big name on the global scale as well. And I think to bring that ecosystem, we'd like to see, I think Mr. Chaudhary talked about the connectivity, the physical connectivity, but I think the digital connectivity and giving a large platform for capital providers, for technology providers, and for policymakers to all come together to have this as a continuing platform would be very good. I, on my part, have said that we will actually open a TAI chapter in Vizag and connect that to the 61 other global TAI chapters across the world. So we're looking forward to your help and looking forward to making Vizag a big fintech capital. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Next question.
Any other questions from the audience? Yeah.
Honorable Chief Minister, it's a pleasure and honor to be here and to hear your inspiring vision for the country and for the state. Now, my question is, so fintech is a great entry point into digitization of a whole bunch of sectors, including the government itself. And now Andhra Pradesh obviously has a great competitive advantage in terms of the global community and as well as the progress you've already made and the track record you built for yourself. Now, my question is that what core services do you see the government providing to enable businesses and and startups, but also some large firms and banks to build on top of those services, the ecosystem, the digital ecosystem that you are trying to provide? So an example would be like the digital identity Aadhaar system that already exists. So do you envision the government actively getting involved and creating a bunch of ecosystem services that businesses can provide? And the second question is, how do you, can you also give us some ways in which the global community and the NRI community can contribute to this mission that you have taken forward? Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, brother. Anybody?
If you can stand up, then we can catch you on the camera a little better, I think. No, the mic.
Yeah, it is working. It is working now. No, it is not working.
Can you hear me now, sir?
Yeah, yeah.
Good evening, sir. Thank you very much for taking the FinTech initiative. Coming from you, we have no doubt at all that you will take it from the point that we are to a great height. One of the challenges that I wanted to highlight to you is that FinTech, unfortunately, unlike other sectors, always gets somewhere scuttled or lands up into some issues related to regulators. Now, like we talked about having an Air India flight connectivity, if we can have a smaller council using your good offices, a smaller collective sum of regulators being represented somewhere, which can have a direct interface with the smaller companies, because smaller companies cannot reach out to the regulators, and the regulators also have a challenge in the sense, whom do we reach out to? So we need to create a mechanism where fintech is understood well and regulators are understood well. So any initiative in that regard will go a long way in creating a very conducive environment for fintech, sir.
Any other questions? One more question I think we have time for.
Yeah. Let them know.
Chief Minister, very good afternoon. What I really wanted to, my name is Mahendra. I am the founder of Block Trust. I am one of the companies that is being incubated in the FinTech Valley. I have seen the efforts and the energy that is going into making this all successful. I do also believe in actually some of the challenges that Mr. Chaudhary has just mentioned. Logistics, the need to consistently keep engaged. All these are real-time challenges, and I'm sure they will be solved, but not everything will be solved in a day. Probably I'm not giving respect to the speed at which you can probably do it. But still, what I believe is, as a person, you yourself have used unified communication technologies like video, the very session that we are having now. What it looks like is there's so many moving parts in this whole ecosystem to come alive together. What I would recommend is that we consider setting up a unified communications platform where people can come together, and there is some kind of a committee that is progressively bringing all the elements of the ecosystem together on it with a very clear agenda of making progress. I suggest we use technology itself to kind of promote the technologies that we're trying to promote. I think we should be doing more of that. The world is moving towards that area. If we can also show that not only that we can create a great ecosystem on fintech or blockchain or IoT and so many of the other things that you're taking initiative in, we should also show the world that we can use technology to make progress at a very rapid pace. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Very nice of you, brother. I want to tell one thing, then if necessary, we can spend some more time also. This is a new technology. We need more and more brainstorming so that we will get more ideas. Always, when there is a new thing, as our friends have mentioned, in the initial stage, there are some problems. Much more, whenever there is a new technology, even to move forward also, even we are having clarity, others will not have clarity. As a matter of fact, after demonetization, I'm mobile currency, digital currency, how to go about, study worldwide best practices. And the Government of India, our Honorable Prime Minister asked me to give a report. We have given interim report. Now I have to give final report. Today morning also I spoke to Niti Aayog Vice Chairman, Bulgaria. Next month we want to meet and study all over the world what is happening. Even in India, what are all the challenges and also where are we now? Even sometimes, some of the important leaders who are all heading very crucial organizations, they are not well aware of technologies. Even they are not very sound in information technology also. For the last 3-4 months, I am interacting with so many people. Not only fintech applications, sometimes what is fintech also, even nest of fintech, some people are not in a position to understand and also take it seriously. It is beginning. There are some challenges, but abundant opportunities. As you rightly mentioned, last speaker has rightly mentioned unified communication platform. Even my government is using 15,000 telephone conference facility. Anytime I want to talk 15,000, I can give communication without any transmission losses. As on today, we are having video conference, not now. I started this video conference 20 years back. At that time, only BSNL, they have given me 2 Mbps. With that 2 Mbps, I ran.